Well, when I actually first saw the house, I mean, it's a fibro house with a tile roof, so I was pretty aware that fibro is an asbestos. It contains asbestos. So my first concern was obviously the state of the asbestos, having some knowledge of it. Um, it was in the asbestos walls are in fairly good condition, like on the three of the four sort of sides of the house on the outside. They're quite intact, and they'd obviously been well kept, and they're painted and sort of generally okay. Um, when I went and had a look at through the house, obviously, I went to the back. Now, the back of the house was where there was more of an issue. And this being one of those sort of lovely old 1950s bungalows, it was built in 1955, this house. It had the sleep out, the traditional sort of sleep out at the back. And at one point, that probably wouldn't have been covered. It was just the veranda section, but I don't know when, but at some point they've covered that in. And typically, I think, as we all know, they put asbestos sheeting in because it was cheap at that time to sort of create this extra room, or series of rooms. So my initial thought was, right, we've got asbestos inside at the back of the sleep out. We've got asbestos all the way sort of around in the fibro on the outside. So this is something I need to think about when purchasing the house. But I was so in love with the house that sort of really wasn't going to be an issue for me. I just thought, no, I'll make it work. So I went to have a look at the outside, and this is sort of probably one of the main photos we can look at. And you can see sort of over towards underneath the blue window on the left, there's a lot of sort of mess. There's pipes going around, and you can see if you sort of close up, and I've got some close-up photos as well, sort of coming into that area. We've got a bit that's, bit of the wall that's been cut out. That's fairly recent, and you can see the screws. They've just used wall screws, button head screws, just to replace it.